So Hippocrates, we have to finish at 10:30. 10:30 we need to take the needles out, yeah?
Okay. Shall we start then?
Yeah.
Good morning, Scotty.
Good morning.
So we're going to take a small history, medical history, and I'm going to ask some questions that are going to be helpful for my diagnosis in acupuncture. I know you've been acupuncture before, so I'm going to the details in the method and the practice. So, what's your age, please?
45.
And could you give me the date of birth?
27
Sorry, what was the date?
27th of August, 1976.
Could you please tell me your height and weight?
183 height, about 85 kilos.
85. Okay. So, what brings you here? How can I help you?
Okay, the main and for also for possibility, I have tinnitus. Is for about 5 years now. 5, 6 years, something like that. I don't remember how it started
Okay.
exactly.
So it's an issue, it's a thing that comes all day long, comes and goes.
It's
is it
during the
constant?
whole day and night. It's always in my ears, both ears.
And is it kind of annoying to you, or just you hear it sometimes?
After that, I got used to it. So I don't give that so much attention, but during the last period, it got worse.
And when you say the last period, how
Uh,
long has it been?
I had the COVID about 16, 20 days ago.
How long did you?
I had COVID
How long did you?
20 days. 20 days. And since then, when it started, also the legs got worse.
Could you describe the sound or the quality of this ringing? Is it a high pitch, low pitch? Is it
It's not that high.
okay?
I can say it's high, but it's not that annoying. It's not, but it's all the time it's there.
Okay. And it's kind of a stable sound, not like going up and down and having different kind of.
Sometimes it goes up and down, but mostly it's on the one frequency.
Okay. Have you noticed anything that triggers it more, makes it worse, or soothes it a little bit?
No. No. I have not something like that.
Have you done any medical exams in Western style? Have you been to
I
doctor?
have checked my ears, the doctor, not specific for tinnitus, just a typical check. She said that everything is fine.
How long
Last
ago?
year, it was last year. There wasn't that much wax or something like that. I have realized that sometimes color of the wax change.
Okay.
It's getting more dark or not always yellow.
Okay. Have you taken any medication
No.
last period? Do you have any family history with such issues?
No, as far as I know.
Any other serious medical issues in your family, like siblings and parents?
Nothing, something.
Have you ever been hospitalized for something? Or?
Once for the surgery on the back here, was for, how to say it? Fistococcyx, cyst of coccyx.
Okay. In general terms, how would you describe your energy levels at this period?
Very, very low.
Okay.
I'm getting tired very easily. Yeah,
Where would you contribute? What is the source of this tiredness? Have you been working a lot? Of
I think
family?
probably it's because of coronavirus.
Okay.
That's what I mentioned when it started. My energy started getting lower.
Okay.
But also a little bit also stress,
Okay. So you have a lot of stress.
especially this period, yes.
So at the level of 0 to 10 being the worst, well, how would you rate yourself?
I'm very close to the worst this period.
Okay. Do you sleep at all? You sleep well?
I sleep not well.
Okay. So you mean you feel tired and you go to bed and you can sleep, or you wake up during the night?
Maybe I will go with the kids to make them sleep at night. But sometimes I'm waking up. Sometimes this period I'm not waking up. But during the night I'm waking up a couple of times. Last night I woke up at 2. I couldn't sleep for maybe an hour or more.
Okay. And in
Since then,
total,
the kids sometimes they're coming at bed, so yes.
So for example,
four people in one bed, it's not that easy.
yes. And then you have a huge bed.
Yes, it's not that huge. But yes.
So in total, how many hours did you sleep last night?
I don't know.
Approximately, you don't have to
Yeah,
be very
maybe
specific.
it's 5 hours.
When you sleep, do you have dreams? Do you feel that you fall deep, or you're in a shallow?
I have dreams and excess dreams sometimes.
Okay. Do you feel hot, or do you sweat while you're
I
sleeping?
don't sweat and maybe I think a little bit hot, but I'm not sweating.
But when you're awake during the day, would you say that you feel hot or cold? Do you dress up a lot? Do you feel warm?
Okay, this period I feel a bit cold. I dress more than usual.
And how's your nutrition? Do you eat regular meals? How many meals do you have each day?
I'm trying to. Okay. It's not that. Maybe it's sometimes it's 2 meals, sometimes it's 1 meal.
Okay. Do you have breakfast every day?
Yes, I'm trying to.
Did you have one today?
Sorry.
Did you have one today?
Not the banana that I used to, I was in a hurry, so I just had a banana.
Can you just stop for a moment? Have you made up your mind what's going on?
Not yet. I'm trying to understand if it's a full or empty condition, and if it's due to something that's happening now is more chronic thing.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. And also, I'm used to taking a whole intake before I start figuring out.
Okay. Can I tell you the way I do it? And everybody does it differently.
Definitely.
Unless I've get the main thing and try and decide what I think what's going on with the main thing, what syndrome it is behind the main thing, and then after that fill in the rest of the picture, as it were, just to make quite sure there's isn't something insane as he's doing, like riding a motorbike in high winds, for 5 hours a day or something like that. So I'd like hone in on the stress, what's going on the last 5 years, why. So this tinnitus is continuous. So what does that mean? It's not due to the chi. His chi is low, his chi is high. It's more or less the same. If there's a bad night, it's like a better night. It's the same as all the time. So there's something very fixed there, isn't it? Something that doesn't change quickly. So it isn't a chi problem, is it?
No.
So what else could it be? It couldn't be like a heat problem either, because heat goes up and down.
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, right. So what's it likely to be? So it'll be something quite deep and permanent, isn't it? Something that doesn't change a lot.
Yeah, this is sounded me a little bit strange that it's there all the time. It doesn't go up and down.
Well, there's two things which I think of particularly. I personally think of, but there are other possibilities. One is blood stagnation, because that doesn't change. It's sort of more or less fixed. So I'd ask about an injury, and the other is if it's something to do with the kidneys. The kidneys change very, very slowly. And there's a very strong pointer in his sleep pattern. I don't think you really quite followed up on that. So what's about the sleep pattern? He wakes at 2 o'clock every morning, or frequently at that time. And waking and being waking at that time of night, it's liver and kidney weak. So it's a deep organ weakness. So that's what I would focus in on, and he talks about stress. So it's not. It's something he's keeping going on his nerves, as it were. He's using his reserves of energy to keep going. He looks okay. It doesn't look as though he's a weakling,
He looks fine.
But that's because he's keeping going and making his kidneys, drawing on his kidneys all the time. So his kidneys are actually much more exhausted than appear. And I think it's probably a combination of the two. I don't know. That's something we need to sort of find out a little bit more. It will only become clearer quite a bit later on, possibly not even in the first treatment. Anyways, if we do carry, I'm sorry, I just wanted to, that would be my approach. So, well, what have we got? What can we make of what we've got so far? And is there anything we need to probe more deeply? So I would ask the question, my thought is, why is that the liver and kidney got so weak? What happened leading up to this occasion? What was the event which produced it?
Yeah, but how am I going to go deep into this?
Well, you can say, well, is anything happened before this arose? What was anything going on at this time?
Okay.
Maybe he had some chemical poisoning, or took some Western medical drugs or something like that. Caused a nerve injury or something. It could be anything. 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 It could be anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, that's
No, I'm also trying to think the strategy to ask,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was thinking that he said that he doesn't remember how it started, so maybe I should go in and
Well, what's happened in the previous years, what was going
Yeah.
on there?
okay.
Did they get married, did they have children, or?
Yeah, the problem is that I know most of that, and I'm trying to play that I'm
Pretend that you don't know.
You are not thinking about it, you know about it.
I know he has 2 children, he doesn't sleep at all, so he's exhausted from that. I know he has had back issues, so there's things related to kidney weakness.
Okay, so,
I was trying to play, okay, he's gonna come up with that. It's gonna be a surprise. Okay.
I think also, I mean, when people talk about women losing their gene at childbirth, I think when a man witnesses childbirth, it's very, very traumatic for them. I don't know whether you've had children yourself. Well, my personal experience is extremely traumatic. I mean, it's quite life-changing, but actually seeing your wife, and particularly if you're there, going through all this, and then a baby coming in. Anyway, that's just something to bear in mind.
So, do you have any kids? Maybe, are they 5 years old?
Oh, it's 6.
Okay. So,
Yeah, 6.
have they been crying a lot when they were babies? Maybe this tinnitus came from the baby crying and screaming and.
The second kid was screaming more than the first one. I used to hold him from the left side.
I joke, but maybe this is a source.
No, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
My left ear feels usually feels pain, and I believe that it came up from that screaming.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. So something did happen.
Yeah, but that's for 2.5 years for the second one. The first kid wasn't crying that loud. The second one was, I'm here, take care of me. Because that period, I was the one who was, for the first period, I was with my wife. But then I wasn't working, and I used to hold him at the house. I was taking care of him, mostly.
So it was mostly you that
Yeah.
did the baby.
My wife started working, and I was taking care of him at time. And
Okay.
so most of the day we were together, and with both kids for a period. I was alone with them, so
Did that stress you?
of course. Yeah. I took the decision not to work, but that it means a lot of things, other things.
Okay.
No interruption.
No, you know the thing is that I totally agree with you. The only thing is that we are used to taking a whole intake, and now I'm trying to understand how I'm gonna go and ask more questions about this, and I don't really know. I'm not experienced in that way, going deep into these questions. So, because definitely it's an issue that has to do with being tired and being stressed. He's been like taking care of baby children most of the time on his own, so for sure he's dead weight and maybe his liver is because we are men, we don't know how to take care of children. It's not in our nature. It's not like we're women that have this thing inside their souls. So I suppose that can stress a man a lot. What to do with kids?
Probably had a certain amount of criticism from his mother-in-law as well.
So how's your mother-in-law? Is she supporting?
No, she cannot support us.
Okay.
She's in a very bad condition. She's in the bed now.
Okay.
During all the
So
and all this, the last years she's not in a well condition. She's during the last year she's for the last year she's on the bed all the day because of many problems that she has. And my mother is trying to help us.
And if I don't get very personal, are you going well with your partner? Like, is it in terms of the kids and are there any fights and stuff like this, or are you
Okay, I think no, I can say we're fine.
okay?
There are moments that there are some fights, not for arguments, but
Okay.
I don't think that's something.
That's essential.